Let's see what's gonna happen here. I like Kaz hovering the Yoru. I want to see it happen, man. There's no reason that nobody can't pick Yoru. And
like
the
we're gonna
Phoenix. The triple duelist, maybe? No.
Looks like we're gonna
already
see
dead.
similar roles for Toronto. Jejo on controller playing Astra. Leaks playing Flex, getting off the stage, taking the Neon this time. I think Neon is really good for getting space through the two long angles, A and C. Lost Tech back on Chamber. Tweezy in space. Both playing initiators again.
Now switching space off the KO, and Tweezy taking that KO roll, and we got to see space on Breach. So
we're gonna see some big switch ups, however, from the Stick Rats. Munjat now on controller. He was previously playing Sova. Ross, who was playing Sage before, now on Chamber. Eggs on KO.
Kaz, who was playing Viper, now on Fade. And Charisma, who was once on Chamber, now playing the Raze. Now,
very big role switch up for one of the teams at least.
Now, just like I was talking about in the pre-lobby, we mentioned the comps are completely different here. Now, I think I'm more partial to what Toronto's got going on with the Neon, the Breach. I feel like Breach is kind of essential on this map. But the Fade is also a really big pick and an important pick, I think, coming out from the Stick Rats side.
I agree. I think the Raze can I personally think their Raze can make a lot of space.
Make a big difference.
And put a lot of pressure with the nade.
And here we get going on round one. Haunt's gonna come out on A, not gonna get anybody, and it looks like we're gonna see the rest of the team from Toronto moving up B. Now we've got already two on B, Omen and KO.
A lot of strong mid control that's just not being contested. Neon's gonna slide in.
Eggs gets one, traded out right away by Leaks.
Leaks not getting the second, Frostat getting it instead. Later down by Charisma, caught off guard.
Kaz is already on the site.
Oh, Space also caught off guard from behind.
Leaving Lost Tech alone.
1v4.
This is a pretty possible comeback. We got two players low here on the Stick Rats.
Munja is able to come from behind. And
Jeez Louise. The Stick Rats. Alright, I was gonna say some. I'm not gonna say that.
One kill for every player on the Rats.
I'm not gonna say that the Stick Rats just took them from behind. Anyways.
Oh, you just said it.
No, I did no. You know what? You know what? Also, that was a team ace, as a matter of fact, and
absolutely,
like we like to say here, that's the epitome of teamwork.
Oh my god. We're gonna see another mid take. This time we have 4 players going
here from
rush.
Kaz.
Maybe all 5.
But Charisma's going the other way.
2. Oh my god! Oh no, he almost got the ace! Oh no! That right there may very well be the play of the match.
That was a beautiful thing. I'll tell you what. You know what?
The Bucky is so slept on. People taking the Judge or even the Shorty over it after the nerfs. I guess a very long while back, but he just. That was a work of art.
Charisma wasn't able to make a last match on Icebox, but damn, did he make it look good here on Haven, and it's only been 2 rounds in. Now let's see, they're outside of short. Charisma's here with the Bucky again.
Here's a lot of noise, but opting not to peek, just waiting to catch more players off guard.
Now are they gonna walk right into Charisma here? No,
not this time. Tweezy was ready for it this time.
Tweezy was ready for it this time. He's not gonna let that happen to him twice.
And now we're gonna see the A split coming out, sliding from Leaks.
Leaks already on site.
Back site.
And the Stick Rats are gonna play retake on this, which is absolutely fine.
Spike planted. planted.
Now this is a bonus. The stick rats aren't expected to win this round, but if they could take some guns away, that'd be huge. Tweezy doesn't care though. He's gonna get some picks through the smoke.
Lost that. Getting the Phantom. But getting taken out by Lost Tech.
Everybody's just playing hot Phantom here. Egg's trying to go get that.
Looks like he finally picked it up.
Nobody's able to confirm this.
Directly.
The century here from heaven to long.
It is going to be a flawless round. For
JJ had to step in there for a second just to clean that fight up.
Now,
But no big deal.
Now we're going to see the big power play round. This is the first full buy for both teams.
Rifle versus rifle. Now let's take a look at the buy here. Charisma, I thought he might have had enough for an op this round based off that Bucky play a couple rounds ago, but no. And then Rostat's gonna be stuck with the Stinger.
Charisma could do some dirty work if they come to his side or if he gets a big pick on a retake. Because he is 1 point away from the showstopper. But it looks like it's going to be another standard mid take for Toronto.
Now they've got 3 outside of garage, 2 in window here. I wonder what they're gonna try to work here. Smoke's coming out, not letting them push, but it doesn't matter. At least he's just gonna run right in. He's gonna get hit by the chamber
We're
trip.
gonna be seeing a lot of their players be taken from the C side.
Cap is able to get one.
This guy is getting the 1 kill needed to equalize things.
4v4 on the retake. Tweezy sitting back sight. Charisma, Eggs sitting C-Link, and we've got a lurk here from Rostat.
One shot gets allowing Boston to push through. They're looking 1, 2. Already doesn't have to pop it because Rostat gets the last.
That lurk pays off for him. And he's gonna go let. Oh, sorry. He's gonna let Rostat get that. I don't know what happened.
3-1. We're gonna be seeing a really rough buy from Toronto, I think. Losing their buy around. Oh, actually not. They actually did have just enough.
Oh, they did get the plant twice, so that gives them enough economy to buy for this round. But this is a make or break
economy
round for them.
also very close. 1 ready on each team. Everyone else very decently close. I getting no info. KO knife possibly not getting any info either. This may be a sign for Charisma to get ready.
Now the bomb looks like it's outside of garage. Maybe gonna work its back towards C long. It's gonna be hard for them to get in here with this Omen smoke here.
Munjad seeing if he can get some damage through the wall, through the door.
They're rotating back, but it looks like
Fade is in such a good position. Kaz may not get checked. It's flash. And he does get checked. Unfortunate.
great awareness by Tweezy.
A Rostat ready to trade him out.
And he's back on site, ready to defend.
This that was definitely a dangerous outbar, I will say. That was still very in the open. Thankfully,
Space.
the attacking team decided to run back.
Space lurking in mid.
Now they're just trying to get positions. They know where
now
to
Lush
push.
Tech's on A. At least he's gonna look how fast the Neon moves on the minimap. Already ran all the way from mid onto A site.
Base may have
30
this.
seconds left.
2 players watching the mid.
Spike planted.
Munjat seems to possibly know Astra's here. Being very careful on his rotate. Now 2v3.
This is a round that they
Charisma
could
does
win.
have Rocket.
Alright. Astra smoke coming out. Looks like he's gonna go heaven. He might be able to do a lot of damage here if he pulls out the showstopper with a double satchel.
Absolutely.
Let's see what we can get going here.
Nade comes out long. And here it goes. Gets
Oh,
one.
he's only able to get a lead.
Yeah.
And Munjat not
Well,
able to do
gets
much.
Third. Big round for Toronto to win. Their economy definitely thanks them for that one.
Yep. I can already see on the other side of the map that Charisma's already pulled out the bucket.
Lucky Bandit back at it again. I
He's
mean,
gonna-
I would be scared of him after the scenes in the B garage. C garage.
God. What's that player from F4Q? Bunny? Shades of Bunny. Now he's back in garage. Now, I mean, if you're Toronto, you gotta look at their on the save round. And you gotta be scared of garage at this point. You gotta already know. Well, now they definitely know.
Now he doesn't.
He's able to get one.
Oh, takes out the neon ult. That's really good. But space was still made. He was able to trade out and get another pick in garage.
And Seaside is clear, and they're gonna take this easily.
Solid season flip.
Spike planted.
They hear Kaz in mid.
Player
J-Joe.
standing.
He heard both. He knows the last one was mid. I'm pretty sure he heard these steps, but maybe he's not
I don't
aware.
think so.
That's
Look
huge.
at one. Oh, team flash. Flashed himself by accident. Still gets the kill though. Tweezy with 3.
All part
Very
of the plan.
Very strong garage take from Tweezy that round.
That was all part of the plan, baby.
Now we're going to see buys coming back out from the teams. Standard default hold from the Rats.
The trip's gonna go down on B site. Kaz just throws his haunt every round.
I mean, it's a strong haunt. Also
Doesn't
in
get
conjunction
anything.
with the KO knife, more angled towards window, it gets a lot of knowledge of teams going A. KO knife broken. It looks like it's going to be another mid take.
Toronto really likes playing outside of garage here.
Ross
Fade
with the
dog.
forward, of course, could possibly get KO.
Lost Tech able to dodge that second flash, get the pick onto eggs. Think they might go for a B hit here, but Stick Rats are already ready.
Sticker is actually rotating almost their entire team to
But
B.
Lost Tech able to kill Rostat, who has the chamber ult, but it doesn't matter. The wall is for A.
Oh, charisma.
Wait, the rest of the team ended up on A.
Lost Tech just with the very clutch kills the entire round.
They even faked me out. I was distracted by B the whole time.
Tweezy and Lost Tech doing really well for Toronto, who have finally gone back up their scoreline ahead of the Stick Rats.
Now Eggs, who performed really well in the last match, not able to get their footing here just yet. But
I believe Eggs can pick it up, especially because he has no command ready.
he's got the Marshall looking down C long, able to get that shot
Headshot.
onto the entry. That's gonna slow their push a lot.
Very strong hold here. Putting the pressure on them with the full utility step.
Double swing, but doesn't seem to get tagged
Taking a
up to the
lot
box
of
though.
damage actually from behind the box, behind backside.
And the smoke's gonna come through, alleviating some of the pressure. Now the flank is already here. They're waiting for these guys to rotate back. Squeezy. They're not able to make anything happen from this, but a lot of damage coming in from that nade. Now they have so
Looks
many
like
players here on
Toronto's
the
starting
flank.
to rotate back now.
Munjat's still here,
Oh
but
no.
not able to make anything happen. And they're gonna make a full
Was his
sprint
vision
towards the A
blocked?
site.
Was his vision blocked by the other player looking behind right in front of him? Maybe he didn't see.
I mean, that's entirely possible. That flash doesn't blind him.
Spike down A.
Taking pot shots, seeing if he can finish off the
30
player that he
seconds
damaged.
Spike planted.
It's going to be tough as Toronto still has their smoker.
Just some patient gameplay here. Maybe Eggs looking for some extra picks. Rostat able to find one onto J-Joe. Now this is a very
Forces-
winnable round all of a
forces
sudden.
Space to rotate back.
But Space has his breach ult.
Graffiti, Lost Tech is able to play off that stun. He gets both of the players. Another 3K for Lost Tech.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Lost Tech is definitely putting in the work this half. 11-3. 11-3.
Let's not discount Tweezy, who's 11-5 right now, and also had a very similarly good scoreline on Icebox.
This is true. This is true.
This is a big round, both team with multiple ults, both teams full buy. We have Rostak pulling out the operator.
And they switched it up. Kaz is now on the C site.
Find you.
They know nothing C long. Kaz gonna come help the garage, which they so often. Oh, and the ult. How many has he just? I think he only marked 2 there. Chamber and Astra.
Very early ult.
Covering it.
Very early.
You usually see these kind of ults coming out on
He actually
either on
marked
your
3.
execute or in your retake. Also, J-Joe, the unfortunate timing with the recall smoke. He still got spotted in garage and had to take a lot of damage here.
Now it would have been nice to see them partner that fatal with maybe the Razor, because you know you can't hear the Razor coming out after that goes down. You know there could have been a lot of things they could have done with that.
J-Joe getting spotted by the KO knife, so they know he's there. However, this is still a very strong position to hear rotates, as this team, and as well as to catch their rotators off guard if they actually decide to actually push through garage, which they very well might do.
I think they're gonna execute here on the
They execute, good stun.
Munjat fully stunned,
Easy
not
enough.
able to get one,
30 seconds
but
left.
charisma. Leaks gets too aggressive there.
Spike
Gets
planted.
flashed by Tweezy.
Player standing.
Oh,
Tweezy with 3. That was a really strong flash from him to get both of those players. And now Rostat is forced to save the op.
but Tweezy's looking for blood here. Now I don't think they're aware that they know Rostat has the op.
I believe their
But-
team may be aware of the save now because of the trade. Sorry, the teleports being taken away. The rendezvous.
And I don't think they're gonna go hunting for this. Unless... No, Space is hungry. He wants
Wheezy.
blood.
Tweezy.
I mean,
doesn't get-
Tweezy.
Ooh, that was the timing. He turned around. He was looking at the other corner. Rostat's able to save this op and shut Tweezy down. Three to 6 for Toronto. Excellent rebound after the initial rounds.
That works.
And it's looking like a bit of their tried and true trusty mid push
Now they have
Mid
my
control.
attention.
Yeah,
for this
I,
round.
I'm seeing some marshals and some sheriffs. Spectre on charisma, not opting for his button. And they immediately spam these garage doors down.
I mean, it's just a very easy way to make pressure on the garage. Make players that would normally be sitting either in the connector and garage or in the window back out. Just by
Fade
breaking the
using
doors,
both-
you're afraid to be anywhere near them and take damage.
Fade using both dogs and the haunt. Able to tag one with it, J-Joe. Now
We're
they
just gaining
spotted.
patience for Toronto.
They spotted 3 towards garage.
It's easy to try and flash, maybe get a pick, home and smoke to as a response.
Now they're leaving Rostat alone on A. They haven't really been heading in that direction. The stun comes out. They're pushed into garage now. I believe. No. Rostat
yet.
just outside the door. But here it comes.
The noise is heard.
The running gun
Did he
and the breach are coming out. Pushing.
Almost out.
He's
Pushing
coming
eggs.
in. He's coming in extremely fast from along. Stunning backside. Munjat able to get lost tech.
Spike planted.
Why is it gone?
Still a 4v4.
J-Joe aware of the players in the garage. Both still gets taken out.
Rostat able to get Tweezy as well.
It's now a 4v2 for in favor of the slick rat. Gets stunned right as he peeks
Great
from logs.
stun. Leaks by himself now. 1v3. He can make this happen.
Fucking logs.
No.
Unable to get out. He got 2, but he was stuck in the angle.
And they're gonna save that up. That's a great retake. Now I want to see Stick Rex get back into this.
They
Or
definitely can get back into this. We're seeing a lot of ults back online finally.
Give himself a clean slate, make this a 6-6 half, and then let's just start back from the beginning.
Let's take a look at the ult economy. Yep, Charisma's back online. KO is also has ult.
And then the others aren't far behind. We've got 3 ults off Rostat, 3 ults off Munjat, and then Kaz probably in the worst position here in terms of ult economy, but I mean on the Toronto we've got 5 out of 7, 6 out of 7.
They may want to work the orb. Yeah, that may very well happen with the 4-man push towards
So
that.
Rostat is still holding close. Oh my god, he gets the collapse through the wall, but
Traded out.
Queasy traded him right away. And
Charisma
Charisma
popping out the ult, gang leaks.
again getting leaks. And that nade doing lots of damage. Not as
Now
much as
they're
you would like. And now they're gonna back
Now,
off of this.
What was initially a very fast 4-man push towards A. has
And
been
look at
stopped
J-Joe.
in tracks.
Look at J-Joe. Lurked up into B.
Oh, this is a very.
They have
huge
no
position.
idea where he is.
This is reminding me of Mind Freak back at Copenhagen with these kind of lurks on smokes.
And you could do it with the Asher because you could smoke from anywhere on the map. Now they're gonna try to work into garage here. They're still not. J-Joe finally revealing himself. They know he's there now. They're gonna work
a big orc back. Hail Molly to pressure the other team. They'll
One
take
enemy
the fight.
remaining.
Now
the 1v3.
1v1.
Tweezy.
Is he flashing behind? But the flash doesn't go off fast enough and Kaz takes him out. It's going to be 5-6 in favor of Toronto. This could be. This is one of those maps that I think is very not either attacker or defender sided. Having such a large mid and having a lot of really strong angles to pressure with the initiator in C and A, just as well as having good positions to hold on both sides, a lot of big boxes in the way. I think it's just really easy for both teams to do work, and it's more of a it's a very strong map for someone who can read the other team correctly.
Now this
And
is gonna be
know when to aggress and when to fall back.
this is gonna be a hard round for Toronto to hold. But if they're able to play retake, maybe they could get the Fade ult up off of an ult
You
orb.
want to play? Let's
I think that's what they're playing for here with Rostat and Fade outside of A long.
Egg
Yep, Fade's
spotted.
collecting the orb.
You want to fight it?
Now here comes the Asher wall out.
Is this the first time we're seeing the Ash wall this game?
No, it's the second time.
Ooh,
Leaks.
very strong slide to
Able to get Charisma, but Eggs is backside.
Oh, doesn't check the corner. Eggs getting the pick. Lost
Immediately
that, trading
traded
it
out.
out with the tour de force.
Okay, so now we're in a
Munjat getting the
3v3.
lurker.
But we do have the Fatal. And here it comes. And they didn't. They're not doing
They
anything on
got 2
this.
marks. Mason and are want.
Lost Tech,
Or
getting
death.
one. But he's not paying attention. Not where the garage push. Munjat's gonna
Munjat
check.
got to pop ult.
He's gonna check long with this.
Player's long.
Wait, no, he's not.
No, he's teleporting across site for the angle.
But the stun! They're both stunned!
What a
They
fuck!
both-
No! Oh my god! He
what
the
a
flag
round!
to kill Munjat decides to reload instead.
Switching sides.
What a round. Now, hopefully that doesn't ruin the mood of the Rats. But that was a tough round to lose.
I don't
Considering
think it
that
will.
was I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. I want to see some nice clean play here on
This
the
is a
attack
very
side from them.
This is a very similar scoreline to last game.
And that could have gone either way.
Teleport's ready.
I think maybe we could see a map 3 here today. Now it looks like they're lining up outside of garage. The trip's there, and we've got the stack towards A. This might be a big read if they're able to get onto the site fast enough. And even get the pick onto Lost Tech, but that's hard with the chamber TP. Rostat looking like to challenge Lost Tech here.
Seeing a very traditional default.
But look at look at Toronto. They're rushing down A long. They already have the information that nobody's A.
Trap.
This is going to look. They don't come out fast after Rock. They're going to get pinched. They do, and they need to do that. They got the first pick onto the C player, and now we're seeing 3 players that are coming from behind from long. Only 1 garage. No one CT, which they smoke.
And Charisma and
Charisma getting 1.
Dodging the flash. Not able to get the second. But Eggs is there to trade him out. Okay. 2v2. J-Jo, is he gonna check his corner here?
Last player standing.
Oh, but Munjet.
Strong
Peeks
timing
just
from
before.
Munjet. Off the space to push through the smoke now. Trying to check everything frantically. But Munjet is just sitting there ready in the garage.
In the right position. Okay, we're gonna see the buy around here.
Now we're, as we see, Stick Rats have gone 3 out of 4 pistol rounds this series.
Oh, I like this. I think we're gonna see a gamble stack here once again from Toronto.
No one on C. We have 3 on A and 2 on B.
Stay focused.
Now this may not work out for them how they might want it to, but still, I think that the gamble stack is a good idea when all you have is classics on your team. Kaz able to get J-Jo right off the rip.
And they're starting to push through long already. They're already behind
Easy
the
gonna
window.
try to deny this. Oh, great molly. Watch it. Oh, but the fade, the haunt gets him. It's a 2v3 now.
Spike planted.
Lost Tech, only a classic. Charisma, here's space. Not able to make anything happen. Oh, Lost Tech, able to get one.
Next time, mind the heavy machinery.
He did
Second round
get
conversion.
he
Only
did get
losing one
his.
player.
He did get his.
Looking at the scoreboard, once again, Tweezy and Lost Tech have just been absolutely crazy for Toronto. Charisma has been putting up big numbers as well, alongside Munja. Munja has definitely seen a glow up from the last game.
Munjet is heating up for sure. I want to see him up there competing with Lost Tech for that second frag position on his team. Now we got a pretty normal setup here from Toronto. 2A, no gamble stacks this time around. This is the bonus for the Stick Rats. You're just getting the reads, trying to see who's where.
Just like
Charisma's-
Toronto, the Stick Rats is very strongly taking advantage of map control defaults. But right now with that pick, their team is currently just locked, stuck, stalemated in their spawn. Fate's starting to push through with Omen.
The trip's still there in garage, so they're gonna have to get rid of that somehow. But Chambers watching it from the hall. Switching back to long. That KO knife doesn't detect anything. Things are quiet here. 42 seconds left in the round. Still a lot of time to work with. Tweezy able to get Kaz. Okay.
J-Jo
Munjet.
working inside of Munjet smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Both him and Leaks working
30
working in his
seconds left.
own smoke.
One
They're
player
working
left. Eggs able to get Lost Tech. That's huge. If Eggs can somehow get 2 more players here,
You could have
maybe in my
gotten ult.
dreams. Maybe in my dreams.
You could have.
Could have gotten ult. And 3 players on a bonus round. If you get 3 players killed on the enemy team on your bonus, that's significant damage to the economy.
Now it's time to see. Now it's time to see a full buy coming out. Lost Tech with a
Not ready.
not buying anything at all. I think he's very confident that he can get headhunter kills, he can get the orbs, and he can get his op ult.
He is only 2 ult orbs away from his ult. So I mean, I think it's a worthy risk. I think he picked up the Marshall actually.
Yeah.
Taking that back.
No, we've got the Stick Rats.
Now
coming
we're
up
starting to
at
see.
A.
We're starting to see A push. Rostag getting a big kill towards C,
That's
forcing
KO.
forcing the pressure.
But the A players for Toronto aren't rotating off just yet. Charisma gonna nade back sight. Space is in a good spot. Are they gonna check it? They are. Gets one. But the haunt's still there.
Into the smoke.
The C's coming out.
Ooh,
Gets all
three got
3
C's.
C's. But no, they're not gonna capitalize off this. They have no idea what's going on.
They're unable to because the Astra is still blocking them.
But because they were deafened, they're not able to hear the flank that's coming in from Rostat right now.
They also did not hear the rotate going into
Rostat gets 2. Only got two.
Not only Rostak getting the huge work, but we have late Fate still putting pressure, keeping space on site while the rest of his team
On
just
C.
plants for free on C. Base getting 3.
Planted.
Kaz overstayed his welcome, but it's fine. The bomb's down on C.
Remaining.
Is he hearing the teleport and getting your kill?
He knows
Now,
none are on site.
1v2.
Planted for long. He could only assume. Eggs is playing long. Now Eggs has a molly and 2 flashes here. This is still winnable for him.
May take some proactivity on his part though.
The high flash coming out. He's gonna peek off of this.
Base got half.
Enemy remaining.
Gets 1, but Tweezy. And now Tweezy's got the KO ult for next round.
Now
Tweezy
we're
and
seeing-
Space. Both really strong ults on this map, I would say. The Astra ult, also equally strong.
Off coming out from Oztec.
He's got the
Again.
money to do it.
Nick Rats is awkward buy. One Vandal with a light armor, a couple Spectres.
It's definitely light for sure. They're
Oh,
One
Ross, I may
ult-
just walk into spells. Jiggle peeks. And
peaks
get
with
tagged.
confidence. Rostat's still gonna hold this. And
J-Jo getting
Oztec-
2
Front
though
destroyed.
towards B.
Wow.
Definitely scaring the rest of the team towards pushing garage. But Oztec is watching this angle. Is he gonna walk into it? Yes, he is.
Rostat just slowly walking up
Everything's
speed.
very quiet, but
Player standing.
easy flashing and pushing.
The silence doesn't last for long. Now Munjet's here. Sure he's here. They definitely aren't.
Teleporting out, not opting to get the gun.
And that
KO
KO knife is gonna
spots
tag
them.
him.
They know he got out. And JJ was watching. JJ with 3K, big B hold.
I think we're able to see the buy here coming out from the stick rats.
This could be the make or break round.
7 to 10. Their economy will be weak after this. And I mean, they've got 3 ults up, but on the flip side, Toronto's also got 4. Let's see if Rostat's gonna pop his here. He might not. He already has the up.
You want to play? Let's play.
Doesn't spot either. There's 2 people long and doesn't spot either. Thankfully, he doesn't decide to push that.
Yeah, but Tweezy's already lurked so far up. They already have so much information. They know nobody's A. They're gonna get the knowledge to Space. Space is gonna rotate off. Charisma already walked into B site. J-Jo holding back.
Take all
Site.
that space with the boom bob, but they just JJ's backside Charisma's checking it and getting the kill.
Tweezy somehow managing to survive there.
Oh, no! Space pulls out his. He pulls out. What was that? His stun by accident. Oh, lost that gang.
The
Getting
pick on the eggs.
getting the kill. 3v3.
3v3. We got 3 ults up for Toronto here. The showstopper still. Oh, and the
Good
kill
eye,
coming
gets
out.
1. Tries wall bang the second. Charisma
Charisma
takes it out.
knocking down
Tweezy
KO.
popping the ult.
They know the last was A-Link, but he's flanked garage. Not able to hit the shot onto.
Oh, popping the tour de force.
Last player standing.
He gets the kill. And that just absolutely
Different. That's just different. The running gun was so disrespectful.
He
Oh my
grabs his
god.
Lost Tech may be really beating himself up after that one. Thankfully, he can still afford the op. He's got a hefty sum of 7,550 credits.
He may be forced to buy Leaks here. Leaks does have his ultimate up, and it is very strong since the buff.
Both teams with very similar ult econs. And also both teams with very similar buys. Leaks the only one opting not to get a regular gun and pop ult instead. And now we're seeing a gamble stack towards A and B, 3B, 2A, which is absolutely read by the rats that just take
and Toronto's already aware. They're only gonna hit Tweezy with. Oh, they're not. Oh, they do. They do hit Tweezy with this. They're only gonna hit Tweezy on this. They're gonna get the site for free. Now,
5 versus 5 retake.
Rostat's gonna play C long. Wait, the bomb's still not down. Okay.
Prowler grabs the player in garage window. Munja taking a really dirty off angle. Maybe able to catch the garage player off guard.
Now, if they're able to get onto site with this breach ult here, this would be big. The Asher wall coming out, and here comes the breach ult at the same time.
Ooh,
The only
Munja's
one
really
getting-
tough him here.
The only one getting stunned by that is Kaz. Let's see if they're able to take
He's
this.
gonna see what he can get there. Let's check Munjat. Makes the
Munjat's
trade.
just in a great spot. He's gonna be here until the ult probably drops.
Razor's coming out by. They don't hear it.
The gun!
Out of charges. Last player standing.
Oh, charisma now. Just
Can
straight
he get
into the
anything with
smoke.
smoke?
Doesn't.
Not at all.
Space with another 3K.
Defend this place.
That's a tough round to lose. A lot of ults going. I'm pretty sure there's no ults left after that round. Munjat, the only one with ult left. That's tough. That's tough.
That was a must-win round for either of the teams.
Out there.
Now,
Covering it.
it looks like the Rats are gonna force this round up.
There.
We're seeing a double op buy from the defense. Both
The-
Leaks and Lost Tech having an op. You usually don't see an op with Neon.
The confidence.
You can throw him off with a crazy peek.
Oh, and Charisma able to.
Covering it.
Oh my god.
Absolutely does. Leak getting Rostat.
Picks on both sides of the map. Leaks getting Rostat and Charisma getting Lost Tech as he TPs away.
Right there.
Now we're seeing the Rats very spread out, just trying to take whatever positions they can.
JJ and Tweezy playing the crossfire here. Eggs could walk right into this, and that would be bad for him. No.
Charisma walking right in to A site at the same time.
Able to get space. Still a 3v3. Munjat's gonna TP.
Slow
into heaven.
rotation coming out of Toronto, and with the TP,
They're not gonna have any idea that he's up here. The only bit of knowledge they have is they know Omen's somewhere on the map.
they will probably check Heaven. Heaven is one of the most common TP spots after.
JJ's walking up slowly. Okay.
Traded out by Leaks with the off.
So
I
it's
said that
2v2.
off was gonna catch them off guard. I was right. It absolutely did.
They know where both of the last two players are. Leaks in Heaven. Boombat spotting Tweezy in CT.
Enemy remaining.
Charisma getting
Picking
one.
off the Prowler.
The Prowler. Getting the info on the.
Charisma with the fourth.
Charisma
Good
did great. Charisma did great with that lurk into A site, getting that pick onto space,
Gun here.
creating the space, and getting this team the round win. Now, no, I'm not gonna make that joke either. Sorry. Somebody needs to blast. I need to run through the jokes with music, just so I don't get blacklisted from doing these casts anymore.
I think a life buy coming out of Toronto, right? One of their first in a while.
I have the spike.
Now the trip, only thing in garage. It looks like JJo has made his way into the corner here. Not sure if they're going to be expecting this. I don't think we've seen him play this position yet, but it doesn't matter. They're going to work towards garage. The smokes are already coming out the window.
Or is the east side?
Lost Tech, the only line of defense here.
And he's just absolutely stuck in flat.
And he TP'd out.
Finally is able to teleport out. That could have gone really bad for him. He did take a healthy amount of damage.
Kaz
Or
gonna
an
push down
unhealthy amount of
garage.
damage.
And we see Roast down here in mid.
Flashes him health. Thankfully they are able to get him.
Roast able to get one off of that, but immediately gets traded out by JJo. Munjat working in the smoke.
Enemy remaining.
JJo just pushing out, checks the wrong angle unfortunately. It's all up to space. Takes the Phantom.
And it looks like Space is going to try to
Pops
save
his-
this op here.
Yep, grabs the op, pops his util, and he gets out of here.
Maybe play some exits down, see long.
Which
Eggs has to...
Which
Eggs
brings
has
us
to be
to
careful.
map point. Or actually, no.
No.
Take that
no.
back. I
Whoa,
take it back.
whoa.
Wrong.
Hey, whoa, you're getting ahead of yourself there now.
I am.
So antsy.
I want to see a game 3.
It's 10-2. It's 10-2.
Anyways. Queasy still doing great as ever. Charisma doing great as ever.
No, I like that.
We're seeing a lot of these players step up. Everyone on their team is doing their part.
People are
for
picking it
both
up.
teams.
People are picking it up. I like to see that Eggs has the triple double. That means, you know, he's doing his job as an initiator, getting those non-combat assists.
He was just like that last game too.
And they're gonna start working up A. Take that back. They immediately canceled the hit.
They put pressure on it. They made a lot of noise. They have 2 players on
But
A.
they weren't able to draw any attention to the A site.
Based on
The
wall
two
spec.
si-
Now they're starting to push towards what's looking like a C split, and it's oh, Squeezy gets the player, and we're gonna see the rotates dragged over 4 players towards that part of the map. That play him just failed for the rats.
And
Unfortunately.
J-Jo lurking up mid. He might be able to catch Charisma here. Oh, but he just
How's
can't
that?
land a shot. Tweezy
One
also
jet's
the A.
work also unfortunately does not work.
Oh, J-Jo getting another in window. That's the bomb down.
Enemy remaining.
Stuns him. Oh,
Queasy.
that was such a smart stun.
The
Hit him
actions
perfectly.
per minute there. The actions per minute were on point. That's what you need to play Asher. The actions per minute.
Now it's all up to Rostat.
Rostat,
Do what he can for his team in the
30
1v5.
seconds left.
you know, I mean, I've seen those mouse
Now this
movements
looks
before.
like this one looks like it may be that point. One pick.
And
He's
Space
coming up
able
from
to
behind.
take him from short.
Now it's actually map point, guys.
Now it's
I'm
actually
sorry.
that point. See now you jinxed it, and we need the Rats to win this if we want to see a game 3. But Toronto wants to put them away in 2 maps.
Looking like we're gonna have a lot of pressure towards the A side of the map, towards middle as well. They may be running into a bit of a stack. Got 2 on B.
Enemy suppressed.
And that KO knife is able to hit all 5. No,
They may run into a really
They-
really strong stack here.
they hear the rush. KO walks over, gonna pop his ult, denying the push at the moment.
They would take space. The back is short,
But Leaks is already on the flank,
and they're backing up, leaving Chamber as alert.
but he's not able to do anything about it. Tweezy able to take out Roaster in trade of Leaks, but they've given up all this space on the map. Charisma up close, maybe you can find J-Jo here. He does.
Dodges the stun as well.
Charisma gonna back off. He's gonna play Garage now with Eggs, and they're just gonna back out. They've gotten their picks. Those were some important picks they need that round, and let's see what Toronto decides to do here. Whether
Toronto
they
may
save.
just save guns. When the scoreline is this tight, you don't want to give up.
Yeah.
You don't want to give up anything when we're finally going to reach.
Oh, but it looks like
round
Munjat
24.
is right behind Lost Tech. Base 38 HP. Might be on the hunt. Not able to get space. Munjat nearby. He's gonna.
But doesn't get Munjat. Munjat wasn't there for the flash. Now he was. Ooh, space may. Oh. It's
He's
just
gonna get caught.
dodges.
Just barely. 8
Takes
HP.
Takes a little bit of damage from Egg. Oh my god, he gets caught by the knife.
He better not dare jump out this window.
But he's able to save the off.
The Odd going back to Lost Tech.
I need a drop.
We have basically all of the ults for the Rats. This is absolutely their round to win and bring it to overtime. The
This-
ult economy just isn't looking not looking bad, but it's just not looking as good for Toronto.
I mean,
We're looking at a
we've
possible
got
3.
space. We've got space and Leaks off 1. Now the Leaks ult isn't gonna provide much ability for team play, but space and Astral will be great on the retake. Now let's see what happens here.
Looks like the Rats are looking to just get their 1 pick and maybe go for a fast execute.
And then
Unfortunately, it doesn't work out. Tweezy taking out Eggs.
now Leaks and Tweezy have been getting aggressive here all game.
Oh, what an angle!
Oh my god, that
get
would have been sick.
Does some damage, but That was an insane angle. You always see that kind of stuff with Jet.
And Munjat able to get the lurking J-Jo down in the mid. Space, trading it out for Charisma. Still a 3v3. Tweezy is low though, and now, look.
This is mate.
Munjat able to catch
Space
out Space maybe here.
Space may get pinched.
No.
Yep.
Rostat, trading it out quickly.
Now it's a 2v2. Rostat has to hold on. Fade has bomb.
Now the chamber ult comes out. It is the last round. The Fade Haunt not detecting anything.
Planted.
The flash coming out. Oh, but here comes the ult.
coming out.
The Deafen.
They know where the
He's
players
1
are.
HP. Are they gonna peek off this? No.
One enemy remaining.
It's cat swinging.
Gets Tweezy.
I was like,
Lost tech, able to trade out Rostat. Cat is gonna play this safe. All he has is the C's left in his arsenal. Rostat with the op. Diligently checking the angles. Switched out for the Vandal. Taps.
all for it. Look at the kill still.
Oh.
The sidestep. And we're going to overtime.
Kaz is that guy. He's cold. He didn't want to lose that one. We're going to overtime, baby.
We're gonna see the teams on some equal footing here.
Now,
At this point, economy is no longer a question. It's just who's got the better strategies, who's got the better aim.
now, if
Who's
I'm
got
not
the better
mistaken,
position?
when Toronto was on the attacking side, they loved to work the garage. And it looks like Stick Rats might be aware of it. Not quite sure. We'll see. They put the trip on B.
I think that was pretty standard of them.
Well, we'll see what
They're in their regular defensive half.
we'll see what they're able to make happen here. Swing out those garage doors right away.
The door spam comes out.
Something we've seen already. The smoke coming out, denying the instant push. J-Jo's gonna slowly walk up B.
Chijo getting spotted by eggs. He's going to back off.
He's able to get 2 with that. They know Asha and Chamber are both mid. The rest of the team close behind them. They're not aware of that though.
Munja already out of smoke.
Oh, and he dodges the Fade Dog, but somehow it locks onto Space, I think. Things are awfully quiet. No movement. J-Jo checking E-Link. Stars are coming down onto B. The execute might be coming soon.
Yes, it is.
And here it is.
Doesn't get eggs.
The Molly.
He's able to get
J-Jo.
Chijo's trading out, but not without taking a lot of damage. Ross Edge is going to run through the smoke, possibly?
Charisma. Lost it. And it's just Rostat left. Very doable.
That's one.
The last 2 players are low.
Round B.
And they're gonna run to C with the bomb here. 20 seconds left.
Lost
Tech
is
play
lurking,
close. This is a risky play, considering his teammate is so low.
Well, Ross that checked the corner.
Players dead.
Okay.
1 versus 1.
And it looks like J-Jo's gonna get aggressive here.
J-Jo's pushing up. This is such a risky gamble, but I like this move.
But it pays off!
I love the
It's like
move.
to get it all. Oh, that is a classic move right there. Some people would call that
Match point.
the Capoli special. Just putting it out there.
I love the move to see, like, when you're low HP or when you're, or either that or you're low amount of players compared to the other team, taking those risky pushing gambles on bomb plant is something that's really catches the defensive team off guard every time.
And it paid off right there in that situation. J-Jo able to get the round for the Toronto.
Returning to a more standard default.
Now, I don't think we've seen Lost Tech play in this position before on top of B.
No, usually Lost Tech was playing C site. Usually, I believe.
Sometimes with the op on A long, but
Mm-hmm.
we've got Munjat and Charisma lurking up A
Well,
long.
overtime's the best time to pull out the very weird strats.
Well, you know, an off angle is always gonna maybe be good for one. The stun coming out, the nade going back sight.
Doesn't hit Queasy.
Space is super low from the wall bangs on Charisma.
He's been going for the ult orb. He really wants to pop his rocket this round.
Lost
Half of the rats backing up. Half going
Rostat able
for
to get
short.
Tweezy.
Now with the pick they're re-aggressing. And now the rotates are being pulled from the defense.
They know nobody's on site. That knife clearing it out for them.
Spike planted.
And now we're just gonna play retake with Toronto here. Spamming top box. Here's their Omen TP. Good awareness, but he's not quite there.
Here.
Toronto's playing off of each other. We got 2 CT, 2 Heaven.
Charisma holding a good angle. The stun coming
One
out,
stun
getting
missed,
Charisma.
the other one got Rostat with 3.
Remaining.
Oh, gangs.
J-Jo, the
Fuck
last
back.
in heaven, drops out. But there's 2 hell waiting for him. 13-13. We're gonna see a double
The
overtime.
gravity well wasn't enough.
Switching sides.
I'm actually surprised.
Overtime.
I just realized we haven't really seen any gravity well shenanigans with the bomb.
I feel like we
No
haven't been
gangs
put in
off
a
of the bomb. No body blocks to try and save it either.
we haven't been put in a lot of positions like that.
Mhm.
Not a lot of post plant opportunities. Usually the retake is successful from what I'm seeing.
Mhm. We're on to overtime number 2.
Here goes Toronto spamming out the
Big
garage
gamble
doors again.
stack on A. They may know they're just going for a regular default.
And
They may
they're-
try to pinch it.
They're looking up. They're gonna catch. Maybe they're gonna catch Tweezy here.
Let's see.
Tweezy gets blinded. Rostat able to clean it up off the blind.
2 players are going to reaggress off him. It's going to be a 3v2 in the A lobby. Leaks
Leaks
game
trading
trade.
out. The fade dog coming through. Now that's both
Get
fade
broke by
dogs
one
down. That's gonna be hard for them. No util from fade on the retake is gonna be hard.
Eggs has got the position in B.
One jet smoking out garage. Lost Tech does not care. He's walking through. There's no trip in there for him to stop him.
Yup. Eggs gang. J-Jo kicked off.
No
The
space
Lost
is
coming
close
from
by.
behind to trade out though. Charisma is ready with the boom bot. Gets the gun out right in time for the
The last 2
headshot.
Toronto players are on C.
Charisma stunned. Taking
If-
big damage.
If Fleeks was able to get that kill, that would have been huge. Made it a 2v2. Charisma still has his nade left. Maybe able to clear out back site with this. We're gonna see what they're thinking. Both Toronto players playing on site. Space nearly has full utils.
Ooh, he was going to sliding peak garage.
The haunt hitting space.
Very good on.
Enemy remaining.
And he's taken out. And now, last player in long, they should be aware of this because of the slide. It's very noisy. Munchak
And
going
the
for the
smoke coming
defuse,
out.
The guys with smoke. His team is pinging it, but he just can't get the spray. Does not hit anything.
Running gun.
With the running gun.
Oh my god!
Sides.
He nearly made me say some cuss words. Okay,
Nap
well,
point rats.
and the timeout coming from Tweezy in Toronto. Now they need to stop here. Rats were able to get the attack round last time. This is the dangerous situation. Now, what strats have we been seeing here from the Rats? I feel like a lot of A takes, and a lot of working the pick and moving back and forth between the map. I mean, you have 3 sites, right?
I think in general we've been just seeing a lot of work in the pick. A lot of the teams are just trying to take that mid control, but while they take the mid control, they try to get 1 or 2 key players into good positions. They like A, C, garage before they really make a strong decision on what site they want to hit towards the middle and end of the round. We've seen this both from the Rats, who tend to do a more standard style with some players A, some C, most of them B. This is different from what we see from Toronto Bluecrabs, who tend to do a very hard mid push, pressuring garage and window.
All right, and now the timeout's over. 5 seconds left. Let's see.
I want to know. I want to know what CT strat they've got. Looks like it's a bit of an A stack, following the lead of the Rats in this last round.
Now, Tweezy and Leaks have been doing this a lot all
In the
game.
meantime, Rat's actually taking notes from the Toronto playbook with a very hard garage mid default and aggression. Now, Rasta took some damage, but like I said before, he's a key player that's getting the key position. While the rest of the team is fighting it out, garage and middle. In fact, we're gonna have them double peek this. Ooh!
Enemy remaining.
Bad spacing!
Spike down mid.
Bad spacing from the Rats. They just lined up for it. It's all up to Rostat's lurk now. Still plenty of time. 1 minute.
I win again.
Here's Tweezy and gets the kill. But now everyone else is getting ready to attack him from both angles, from multiple angles.
The bomb's down on grass.
Lostek has got his eye on it. He's not ignoring it. He's not letting it go.
30 seconds left.
Lostek slowly clearing everything. He's maybe about to run into Lostek. Lostek with the silent jumping. Makes a noise. They know he's mid. And with 10 seconds left, I don't think he's getting this bomb and planning. It looks like we're going to, what is this, overtime 3. Yup.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Seeing some something new from the Toronto Bluecrabs. Usually they like to play a very aggressive mid default, a lot of spamming, a lot of pressure. This time it looks like they're gonna go hard and fast. They execute.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
with the stack towards the left side of the map towards B and C, I don't know if Eggs will be ready for it. Even though he does have the unorthodox off bot.
the Rats finally picking up on Toronto, constantly breaking those garage doors and going garage, but too little, too late. They switched up their strat. But they've already answered quickly. 2 players here to back up Eggs. They're just waiting outside of short, no movement.
Cutting noise and just playing it slow, waiting for maybe some contact.
Throwing some fake stars onto B.
There.
Not pulling any rotates though. They're not
It is
fighting.
pulling some mutual though. Munjat throwing.
The stars actually
Smoke
coming
towards
down A.
B.
The execute is happening.
And they hit it A. And
Charisma gets one, but only one. Rostack gets another, but only another.
Great slide and stun for Leaks to get 2.
We've got 2v3. Leaks is low.
Spike planted.
Big power onto Leaks. Already low. Oh, but Kaz is getting stuck. And he has to just back up and wait it out.
Hey yo.
Pause.
JJ in the corner. Is Kaz
Will
gonna
Kaz
check
check
it?
this angle?
He
Yes,
is.
will.
No targets.
Very winnable round. The C's coming out for help.
Remaining.
Oh, what a good retake from Kaz and Munjat from reaching them from multiple angles. Specifically, Kaz really watching, really just looking at the right angles at the right time. Pre-firing the right places.
Switching sides.
Once again,
Match point.
it is a map point for the Rats, and actually, series point. Do you think the Rats can take the series 2-0? Or do you think we're going to overtime number 4?
Oh, and then right as you say that, we get the timeout. I think the Rats are cooking up something good here. Maybe bringing us to some map 3. That's what we want to see. I hope that's what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely. Hopefully, the Toronto Bluecrabs are definitely using the Rats' timeout to think of something themselves. Right now, we got Munjat motivating the troops this time around instead of Tweezy. Anyways, we've seen a lot of great plays from all the players, a lot of great heroics, 3Ks, 4Ks from basically both squads. Holy, I feel like it's still anyone's game, and right now it just really depends if the strategy that comes out from either the Rats or the Bluecrabs is the right read.
It begins.
See what's gonna happen. Lost Tech on C by himself. Tripping Garage. JJo nearby. Nobody on B except for Space. Lost Tech. Able to get
Tech.
Charisma.
Good pick.
Doing a little damage to Eggs.
But his pressure he teleports out. Rats
Now the
don't take
smoke
advantage
is-
of this new space though.
The smoke is there. Not allowing them to push any further. Now we've got 3 players in the mid.
JJo specifically could have a very dirty sight line if he peeks at the right time.
The Fade Dog might clear him out here if they decide to push in the garage. Eggs still noticing Lost Tech here on C.
We got Kaz and Munjat ready to go in together.
Oh, he heard that step.
So what comes out? Will the flash come out? No, they will back up.
Fake
JJo
smoking the trip. Roast that.
So close.
Working up A. Stun immediately coming
stun.
out. 30 seconds left. They hear him walking away.
30 seconds
Time
left.
is right for them to
Look
take
at Eggs.
take a
Look
fight.
at Eggs. Eggs is walking up C. Kaz making a lot of noise. JJo might have been able to stop that push.
Flashbang.
2 versus 3. Bomb game plan down on C. They're able to get it just in the nick of time.
Eggs making a 2v2.
Munjat, I believe, is one off his ult. That could actually come really
Now
handy if he
they
gets
have
into
the
play.
info. They have the info on both. They might not have correct info, but they are aware that at least 2 are towards CT. Space is in garage, however. One jet right behind him. The timing is impeccable.
Enemy
It
remaining.
absolutely
Not
is. He
kidding.
gets.
Last
It's
Are
all
we gonna see them
easy.
after in
That's one-
3v 1v1? Does
Because he knows
oh, the
exactly
bomb's
where he is.
coming out.
Munjat also does.
The ult. Backside doesn't camp.
He knows exactly where he is, which means he gets the kill for the 3K and bringing it to a 4th overtime. He read that
Cold.
Omen teleport
Switching sides.
perfectly.
Overtime.
He's
And I said that
cold.
ult could come in handy, but like you said, Tweezy's got ice in the veins. Fourth overtime. This time we're going to see the Toronto Bluecrabs with what looks like maybe a bit of a C split.
Now they're working. They're going back to their bread and butter.
Neon's gonna run it in fast.
Going back to their bread and butter. Oh, Egg's not able to land this shot.
Will Charisma be able to get this? No, he won't. Stun.
Making it a
It's very cool.
5v3 right off the bat. Little to no effort. Now Lost Tech.
I don't think the Rats
got
really
the
expected
up.
this because Toronto never really made fast plays the entire game. They always were strong. They always played it slow and just put mid pressure. So when they just come out C long, this is basically the first time they do this kind of stuff.
Now they've got the op in Lost Tech's hands, and he's got full armor. This is gonna be hard for them, even if they're able to get the sight.
It's
Rostat able to get one.
gets flash. It's trying to get peak.
Not
Here
able
we
to make
are.
it go any further than that.
This time at match point for Toronto.
Switching sides. Match point.
What do you think about this?
Well, I mean, I feel like we haven't seen Toronto win that attack round in a while, and they've won the last 2 defense rounds. So maybe Toronto is getting ready for the dagger. This is the one that might put them away.
JJo with a
JJo.
very aggressive quick peek.
Luckily,
He's really feeling it with the extra round on their belt.
and Tweezy getting dinked into B.
Charisma not afraid though.
Smokes are coming out already. He's gonna molly off the entrance. Not allowing them to push. They weren't trying to anyway.
Ooh, Satchel's out of the way. Good job. Now we're seeing rotates pulled all towards B.
We've got 3, 2.
Ooh, but JJ and
Yeah,
able to
J.J.
get
they
players
played
on
some
C.
well. And he's fully blind. Egg's still able to get the kill. Eggs is the only one here on C. The bomb is down C long.
One enemy.
Lost Tech able to get the. Okay, Roach
Ross that
step.
1v2 to save the game for his team. Spraying down the door, but not at the correct angle to do damage to
The
Lost.
ping is there. They know Lost Tech might be in the corner here.
Enemy remaining.
Able to
Gets
get
the
that
kill.
alpha. Okay.
1 versus 1.
1 versus 1. This is big.
The space know that the bomb is dropped at the bottom along. I believe they do. I believe.
I think they
Maybe
have that
probably.
information. Oh, but here's the teleporter go down in Garage Hall. Base might have godly timing here.
10 seconds
10
left.
seconds left. If he throws
I
a
just
stun
don't
down,
even think there's enough time. There's no time. He doesn't need to piece this. He does anyways. He gets the kill. We're going to map 3.
we're not going to map
not.
3.
No, we are.
No, we aren't. Toronto won both maps.
That's true. That's true, actually.
It's actually true though.
Oh, I completely forgot. Oh no,
Wow.
I completely forgot.
It all came down to the wire there.
Wait, no, wait. I believe it is. Yeah. No. Toronto lost 13-10. This is map 3. I'm
Is this
right.
map 3?
I'm right. You're wrong.
Am I wrong? Did
You're
Toronto
wrong.
win the
I'm the
first
right.
half?
I'm the correct one. Yep, they're going
did
to a
I already
set
forget?
decider. How did... You're trolling me.
Okay, we're gonna need to take a break.